everyone, I'm Yang, one of the team members of our capstone project group. Our team consists of 7 business students with different professional backgrounds. Together, we will create a financial stable business and achieve the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals of quality education. The members of the team will all provide business advice from their unique and relevant areas of study. I have marketing management skills, and the rest of the team has skills in finance, accounting, and international business. The opportunity to work together as a team stimulates my creative thinking skills and realize the value of teamwork in collaborative project. For me, it was an opportunity to grow as a person. The concept of teamwork starts through weekly group meeting. The team is free to express different points of view from different perspectives. Our organization is interdependent and has a common goal to deal with conflict in an effective way. Difference of opinion in team are inevitable. As a member of team, I will take the initiative to coordinate conflict between members, stimulate the positive benefit to conflict, deal with it appropriately, and become an effective team. Mastering communication skills will be of great help in future job development. Effective communication enables our team to be consistent in style and format, reduce time losing while ensuring sufficient free time is available. I learned how to communicate effective with group members in teamwork during this assignment. Originally an unexpected person, I have improved my interpersonal skills and honed my presentation skills by consistently boarding with group members, sharing and discussing our different ideas. During the teamwork process, team members communicate through Facebook, and I offer to provide extra help when problems arise. Working as a team has made me realize the importance of listening to others in addition to sticking to my own idea. Having conditional is prerequisite for achieving an effective team. In order to work effectively as a team members need to play their respective roles within their area of responsibility in order to maximize the team effectiveness. Although team members have different expressive, they ultimately work together to achieve the UN SDG.
Welcome, my name is Edward. I'm a Bachelor of Commerce student majoring in finance, and today I'm going to be talking about my capstone project. So the goal of our capstone project was to create a business that achieved one of the selected United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, which we chose as quality education, while still maintaining a 3% GDP growth year on year for 5 years. So what me and my team decided to choose was an educational consultancy company, which was designed to improve the quality of education amongst the rural and disadvantaged schools in Australia by providing them with the materials needed to restructure their teaching. Alongside creating this project were my team members who majored in accounting, finance, marketing, and international business, which I found was good because I was able to have new perspectives from different understandings of the same degree, which really helped in shaping the way we chose and decided to present our project. So in terms of the skills I brought to my project, one of the major skills I believe I brought was accountability. This is because I made sure that we always set times, for set deadlines for when we wanted specific work done. This ensured that we had great time management, and we didn't slack or leave things to the last minute. Furthermore, I also believe I brought to the table some analytical skills, which I helped in determining the overall profitability of the project. I also use these analytical skills in our agility exercise, where we kind of reviewed and critiqued the Bachelor of Science students' capstone projects. This was, really brought me out of my comfort zone because I have no experience in science, but it really forced me to learn and to really think out of the box on how to analyze an industry that I wasn't really comfortable with. And lastly, in terms of what I learned from this unit, I believe I really learned how to work together with a team that has a different skill set, alongside being able to adapt quickly, to learn things on the fly and use tools you never used before, such as Portfolio and Canva. But overall, I feel like I was able to learn a lot, and I'll be able to transfer a lot of these skills to the workforce. Thank you.
Hi, thank you so much for taking your time to join us. My name is Rahul Desai, and I'm currently studying Bachelor of Commerce and Law with a major in accounting. Starting off, my group encompasses members from a diverse range of majors, such as international business, finance, marketing, and accounting, which was beneficial and challenging at the same time. Over the past 3 months, we have been working towards a project that aims to tackle the fourth goal of United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, which is quality education. We are dedicated to improving the style and quality of teaching across low-performing schools within rural areas by hiring professional teachers to provide recommendations. Now, moving on, I would say that one of my greatest achievements is working in the top 2 Big 4 companies, where this achievement is still ongoing, where despite working full-time and studying law, I'm able to manage the workload whilst having a great work-life balance. This consists of me being able to go to the gym, meditate, spend time with loved ones, and have social gatherings occasionally to mentally refresh myself. As I mentioned before, this project has allowed me to have a deep exploration of my position in group work and what skills I offer as a member. Studying accounting for the past 4 years involved my analytical and consultancy skills, where I first put this to good use in the Bachelor of Science capstone project by providing solutions about the regulation and budgeting issues. Well, as we can see in the team agility exercise, the issue was the hidden figures, where I provided from a legal and accounting perspective about solutions concerning the budgets and the regulations. Now, going back, over the years in uni and at work, I've conducted many team meetings. So with compliance with Tuckman's framework and following the 4 stages, I was able to capitalize from this teamwork by my strong communication skills and being part of calls outside of uni timings, even on public holidays. But at the same time, we received feedback from this agility exercise, a capstone project, about not addressing the issue properly. So we decided to address our weakness, and that is when I embraced mine, which was time management. This has transitioned to the workplace as well. As being part of a Big 4 firm with constant pressure, I'll usually succumb to it. Since then, I've been started to make little goals for myself, such as finishing my designated session by a certain time, which significantly helped me. Another issue was my technical skills, as this is something I have heavily worked on throughout this subject, as I've always struggled to getting used to new technologies such as using Portfolio and LinkedIn, and also in the workplace. But by banking on my strong communication skills, I was being able to get rid of my shyness and ask others for help. In the same way, I was able to employ problem-solving skills to creatively provide solutions, such as emphasizing the use of risk management strategies to achieve quality education. Thus, through this unit and capstone projects, I'll be able to step out of my comfort zone and take pride in how much I have grown in the past few months. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Hi everyone, my name is Angela and I am studying Bachelor of Commerce majoring in International Business. Throughout the course, I have gained a deeper understanding of international relations and have broadened my views with learning about the different cultures in business settings. Additionally, this course has provided me with the opportunity to collaborate with students from many fields of study, simulating a real-world professional corporate setting. During the course, the unit I enjoyed the most was business forecasting. This unit has truly opened my mind and provided me with practical forecasting skills that I can see myself using in future professional settings. For the capstone project, I have gained numerous valuable experiences from the teamwork process. Our team was working towards the same goal using different areas of our expertise. Our goal was to develop a consulting firm for schools to be in line with the UN SDG quality education. I was assigned with the international business chapter where I was able to develop an effective international market entry strategy using the joint venture method. Additionally, I have analyzed the Porter's 5 forces in order to evaluate the competitive business position. As we all have the same goal to work towards, all of our team members are highly cooperative throughout the entire process. We held regular Zoom meetings from our own time outside of class and communicated in Messenger whenever we had any thoughts or ideas. Throughout my time at Macquarie University, I've also gained a variety of employability skills. These skills include communication and teamwork skills, planning and organizing skills, problem solving and critical thinking skills, time management skills, and a wide range of technical skills. In relation to the capstone project, me and my team have effectively utilized these skills for all the tasks we were assigned with. Planning and organizing and time management were the skills that I lacked the most at the beginning of university. But with set deadlines for every assignment I have done during my academic journey, I learned how to manage my time appropriately and efficiently. After completion of the capstone project, I have gained excellent problem solving and critical thinking skills in terms of identifying issues, coming up with solutions, putting solutions into action, and assessing their effectiveness. I have also gained various technical skills, including Microsoft Office and utilizing different platforms to assist in timely and effective communication. Overall, this course has given me a great opportunity to gather and make use of all my knowledge and skills I gained throughout my academic journey. These skills will relate not only to my future career, but also provide lifelong benefits. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for joining me. So for my capstone unit, for my capstone project, we managed to focus on the 4th United Nations Sustainable Development Goal of quality education. And so as part of that, we developed a business strategy of education experts. So aiming to consult on educational means to bridge the gap between rural and urban Australia and their educational levels. As part of this, I engaged with a lot of different penultimate year majoring students, so majoring in accounting, marketing, international business, and finance. I found that incredibly beneficial, but also challenging, as particularly with marketing and international business. From my background of accounting, I hadn't spent much time with those majors and those areas, so it was quite different and quite difficult, but enjoyable nonetheless. What I brought to this capstone project is my particular leadership skills. So my leadership qualities were quite early on activated. So I was, engaging with all the group members, trying to get people on the same page, trying to get people talking and sharing ideas, particularly in the design phase of our project. Also from my accounting major background, my consultancy skills, I felt those were demonstrated quite effectively and came in very handy for this capstone project, as I was able to not only talk with my own individual, members, but also engage with the Bachelor of Science students for the agility exercise. And so for this agility exercise, we were consulting with the Bachelor of Science students who designed a similar kind of capstone project to us. I found this quite challenging as it was kind of out of my scope of knowledge, but also incredibly enjoyable to kind of look at what they were doing and understand where they were coming from. Looking back on my time in this capstone unit, particularly the capstone project, I got a lot of takeaway from it. Personally, the first thing and the biggest thing was the LinkedIn capabilities. So I had my LinkedIn account before, but I hadn't really utilized it to the greatest extent and hadn't really created a good digital image of myself, which I now know and how to do through the Capstone unit. Another thing is the dynamic teamwork skills that I worked with. So working with different major students, not knowing exactly what they were knowing, it was great to be able to talk through things with all those students. And finally, adapting to shocks through the agility exercise shock of using Portfolio. I thought that was incredibly beneficial and great simulation of what the workforce is like, where things change and clients want different things from you. And so it really took me out of my comfort zone, but in a really beneficial way, I found. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my part is about finance investment, supporting our project with the income for investment. My name is Ian, and so first, in the financial department, we should dynamic finance management. So manage the cash flow of the project so that the fund remain in the account can obtain some time value, which is the interest. Also, we gain some income from the different investments. So first is we will use the low risk investment strategy based on the Australian government bond, and the idea is simple: is holding the long-term treasury bond. When the long-term treasury bond become a short-term treasury bond, sell those treasury bond to hiding long-term treasury bond again. And because long-term treasury bond actually nearly 3.2, 3.4 return, and the short-term was nearly 2%. So in that case, so you holding the long-term bond, and when they become a short-term bond, will be again a better benefit for the company. Also based on the long-term treasury bond have high yield, right? So also we're using some strategy of calling all-weather strategy from the famous hedge fund Bridgewater, holding various of different assets and make in the ratio and according to the economic condition or the risk situation, and in the growth and of rising economy and the falling economy, and also inflation things. So this strategy is have a long-term good return in the history, and are not hard to be to achieve the strategy. And also we're using some high risk strategy in that maybe considered investing in special gold mining company stocks, is especially in this pandemic situation. Also some personal qualitative strategy based on the Chinese market. So this is the end of my part of presentation. I will be hand over to my partner.
Hi, my name is Ishan Puri, and I'm currently a student at Macquarie University studying Bachelor of Commerce with a major in International Business. Now, regarding the capstone project, the first one we have here is social skills. During this project, I had come to the realization that I could use my extroverted personality to formulate a well-functioning and easily accessible environment, which our group can brainstorm ideas and work together to create a successful capstone project. The first few lessons our group had spent getting to know each other. This was imperative as it meant that we were able to assess one another's strengths and weaknesses. Through the themes of empathy, active listening, and emotional intelligence, I was able to interact with the group and get a grasp on what they wanted to achieve out of this project. Via social media platforms such as Google Docs and Facebook Messenger, we were able to conduct meetings outside of class hours, as well as work in a live formation to get the work done in an efficient manner. This improved our communication and allowed for us to receive help and brainstorm ideas. The next one we have here is management. Delegation plays a major role in projects such as these, as well as real-life applications, including job professions. During our weekly meetings, we would discuss and brainstorm ways in which tasks can be delegated to each individual's strengths, and via the IPO framework, we were able to determine a workable development process. Improvement can be seen here, especially within my own motivation, as well as my ability to be organized, as this would have allowed for us to not have any time constraints. The next one was accomplishments and competencies. I had found that my problem-solving skills weren't up to par, as I needed some time to think and understand the issue before I could try and draw up solutions. This issue, however, was easily overcome, as I had shown my team that I was able to provide key insightful links and ideas, which when partnered with the brighter group members allowed for us to increase productivity and efficiency. Through the use of Tuckman's stages of group development, our group was able to conquer the 4 stages of forming, storming, norming, and performing, which inevitably led to an easy to work with environment with minimal conflictions and also be applied anywhere in the world, especially the workplace. The final one we have here is the feedback skills. After understanding and comprehending the feedback provided by my peers and the Bachelor of Science students, it was made apparent that we had some issues with the addressing of the project and its UN SDG. To tackle this, our group had come together virtually and alter the capstone project in a way which allowed for us to take into account the execution and make it more marketable by further developing the resources we will provide, as well as making it more appealing to rural students. Regardless of the fact that we had to go back and fix our project, our group was extremely grateful for the feedback, as it helped us create a more nuanced and creative learning platform. Thank you.
Upon completion of the capstone project, it was safe to say that a diverse array of majors and skill sets allowed for us to thrive with this business plan and create a learning platform to successfully complete the UN SDG number 4 of obtaining a quality education. Through the majors of marketing, accounting, law, finance, as well as international business, our group was able to work coherently and create a viable business opportunity that works with the Australian government. Regardless of the ups and downs that we faced involving the management or time constraints, we were able to learn new skills and collaborate new ideas that can assist us in universities as well as the corporate environment.